Hey everyone, say goodbye to the refrigerator that's going back here in the next half an hour. All right, if you want to know more about what's going on with this refrigerator, please watch yesterday's video. I really don't want to get further into it. It's going. I'm not going to miss it. Goodbye. So, y'all, we are in the midst of cleaning our house. With that being said, I'm not a person that just cleans. I'm a person that does the KonMari method. Now, I will no longer have to do that after this last time. I am putting something into place that most likely in this house will pretty much be foolproof if everybody follows my instructions in the house. In an everyday perfect world here at the house, it would happen. So it's going to happen because I'm going to force it to happen. But I have a method that I'm going to set up, and I will show you that further along as I get into that on how I plan on getting my house 100% organized and never having to go through this situation again. With that being said, this is our meat freezer. And you can see there's more than just meat in here. Everything from the refrigerator freezer, from the refrigerator that's going bye-bye today, is in here on top of all the meat. So we're going to try to organize it the best possible way that we can. But with that being said, I do have a tray of green peppers in here. I think it's green peppers or onions, one of the two. That'll come out tonight. That'll go in Ziploc baggies and be put back in the freezer. But it was freezing overnight. So with that being said, I've got a whole barrage of things in here. But this is supposed to be and is our meat freezer. With that being said, freezer number 2. Now, when I show you my menu in my next video, I'm going to explain to you how we're going to revamp our entire way of spending money for food and what we're going to get. I'll speak further, more in detail as we do that video in the next video coming up tonight. Y'all, I'm sorry. It's been a really long day. Lots gone on, and I've been completely busy. So, with that being said, this freezer here is supposed to be our convenient freezer, but as you see, there's nothing convenient about it right now. It's a hodgepodge, mixed mess, hot mess, full of things. And we've got to get this one under control as well. In fact, all 4 of my freezers are, we don't know. They're just, the one thing about having a deep freezer versus a standing freezer is there's no shelves, y'all. And everything just caves in. And if the kids are looking for something in one freezer, they pile it into the freezer next to it. And that's not convenient. So anything that should go in the air fryer, ready to make, already made meals that go into the oven, like pizza or lasagna that's already been made that goes into the oven, anything fast and easy is supposed to go in this convenient freezer. Anything my kids can help themselves for on the fend for yourself day that goes in the air fryer, the microwave, the oven, like I said, should be in this freezer, but there's a mix of everything. We are going through these freezers this weekend. By Monday, they're going to be cleaned out and only return the items that we are keeping in the freezer. Unfortunately, some things are going to be tossed, and if I haven't already learned my lesson the 2 times I've made big mistakes now between my refrigerator and another mistake I made by having payday loans out, this is the 3rd and last final mistake I'm making. We are not shopping appropriately. We have been shopping sales and things like that, but a lot of the sale items are not items that we eat in our house, and it's not us being picky, we just don't eat them. So with that being said, I am going to shop smarter, not harder. All right, this is my infamous chicken freezer, which obviously has more than just chicken in there. You'll see there's some turkey bacon down here, and there's vegetables in here, and there's, oh, God only knows what else is in here. But, yes, I still have 17 whole chickens in here. I will be pulling 4 out a night, thawing them out overnight, cooking them up the next day, repackaging them. Most likely the light meat is going to go for homemade chicken salad, or we're going to shred up the chicken and put it over bread and make open hot face sandwiches with gravy on top, serve it with a side of mashed potatoes and green beans, whatever. We're just going to make a multitude of meals out of all of that. So every night, starting tonight, I'm going to pull out 4 chickens. I'm going to bake them the next day. I'm going to break them down. The bones I'm not keeping. I don't have time to make homemade chicken stock, and nor do I want to anymore. I'm just buying it conveniently at the store. Like I said, we're going to revamp a whole bunch of things. My entire basement is a wreck. It's a train wreck right now because we're doing the KonMari method, and we're doing a lot, y'all. It's an unfinished basement. I'm not complaining. Don't take that as me complaining, but having an unfinished basement, it's always dusty. You're always mopping the floor. You're always sweeping. You're always doing something. This is supposed to be a freezer that's supposed to hold frozen fruit, frozen vegetables, anything for baking, and any kind of like bread product. Now, I've been having a lot of issues freezing regular store-bought bread. One of my other freezers, you saw a loaf of bread. I believe it was a convenient freezer in one of the top racks. I am throwing away all of the buns and the breads that we have. They're just not tasting appropriately. So the only frozen breads I'm going to do from here on out are ones that are already pre-frozen. Like the bread dough that's pre-frozen, I'm going to throw in. The Texas toast or bread sticks, and that is it. Done. Over. All the other breads are coming out of here. Now, the bagels, I do have more bagels in here. I'm going to test the ones upstairs. I pulled out a bag tonight. If they're no good, I'm throwing those out too. We will no longer be doing that. Y'all, we're going down to buying our groceries on the weekly basis. So, there's supposed to also be baking stuff, just like back here. Where's that? Here it is. I do have chocolate chips in here, and they freeze wonderfully, y'all. They're amazing. Those are vegan chocolate chips. Anything baking-wise supposed to be in here. Frozen fruit, frozen veggies, the breads that I mentioned, and anything that's baking-wise. So, including, I think we got some milk down there. I got to check and see if that's got to be thrown out or if I can keep that one. So, that's what we have for our freezers. Now, like I said, you'll have to excuse the mess because we are doing a lot of things. I'm getting ready to do what we call our 6-month rotational stock. Every cabinet upstairs is almost completely empty. We are wiping down shelves. Probably tomorrow. I was going to say tonight, but I'm just out of it tonight. I'm just tired, not feeling well. So we'll restock. And what we do is we pull everything that's in the front of all these shelves that we need, and we restock it upstairs in our cabinets. I will show you the beginning project of that. And then I will show you with the cabinets full and how it looks. This is how we rotate our food. It all comes down here. It gets stacked up. Newest in the back, oldest up front. Every 6 months, we pretty much have to restock the refrigerator upstairs, the freezers upstairs. And while we're stocking those upstairs and we're stocking the freezers down here, we also do this, which is stocking our pantry. Now, I'm not saying it takes 6 months to go through it upstairs. It don't. We just come down and grab what we need and restock if we run out of it sooner. I'm just saying we're 6 months into restocking upstairs as well. And this is where we get all of our food from down here to go up there. So, and I've got stuff over there. So on this side, and you'll just see as I pass by real quick, I had some buckets off to the left-hand side. I've got to restock those in a different place. A lot of those are 25-year food bins that I have created myself with rice and dried beans. They're in Mylar bags or oxygen absorbers. If you guys want to know more detail about my prepper pantry and how I do things and how I section things off and how I buy things and what I buy and when I buy, go check out my other channel, Without Limits Missouri Prepper, and you'll see everything over there. These bins have a multitude of different dry things in it. I have everything from Bear Creek soups to, I break down the boxes of the mac and cheese and put them into Ziploc bags to get rid of the boxes and all that stuff. I've got rices, flavored pastas, you name it, I got it. Bottom shelf has pasta in it, multitudes of different pasta, y'all. Like a ton of different pastas. Got some more Mylar bags on top, oxygen absorbers, all of that, y'all. It's dusty, it's down here. I just got to get everything cleaned up again. I got all my seasonings and things, some more baking stuff, seasonings down here, refill, backups, you name it, I got it. So, a lot of things are going to go upstairs. But like I said, not everything. I restock as needed. And about every 6 months, I have to stock up everything upstairs. But I do keep things up in stock. Like if I run out of corn really fast, we eat a lot of corn in the house. It's one of the favorite vegetables in the house besides green beans. Then I run down here and we get another amount and bring it up. So I will show you from end to beginning upstairs my cabinets. We're going to start taking it up tomorrow. I have to wipe all the cabinets out before I can do that, and I will. Buckets over here. These are not the only buckets, but this has 30 pounds of sugar. I got some flour in here that has some has a Mylar bag in there. I have oats. I have it all. And then I have a ton of 5-gallon buckets over to the left-hand side. So we're going to restock this. We're going to redo everything. I will show you how I do it, but then again, Like I said, go to Without Limits Missouri Prepper. I break it down in detail for you. So these are my preps. Lots going up tomorrow. It's going to help me save on groceries as well. We will pick and choose what we need from canned goods and freezers before we put things on our grocery list. It's going to help us maintain control of how much we're spending, especially during inflation right now, because it's no joke. Everybody's dealing with it, including us, even though we're preppers. And right now my basement, like I said, is chaotic and out of place. So with that being said, that's what we have for you today. I will be back tonight to do my meal prep with you, to explain what's changing in our preps, what's changing in our grocery bill, what's changing in how we are buying things. And then, like I said, most likely tomorrow, fingers crossed, all my cabinets will be wiped out and we'll be starting to slowly but surely throughout the day and the next couple of days restock our cabinets upstairs. And I'll take you along and show you how we do that. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. We'll catch you in the next video. Without Limits Budgets is out.